All right, everybody. So we hope you got something from this interview, because I know I did. I got to relive some New Jersey history. I got a little bit of insight to the industry, but also what it takes to be purposeful, passionate, and consistent, and knowing that you have to have the right people around you. Now, this man has the right people around him. Because before we end this out, let's talk about that song with the Snow Goons, man. Tell him about it.
That shit was a no-look alley-oop. And I was like, I caught it backwards and dunked it. You know what I mean? Because once he sent me the beat, first of all, this came about as a give and receive type thing. I jumped on a track on Business Mentality called You Know Who the Best Be. And that was a joint venture with the Goons and PMD at the Goons and PMD. So when you jump on something on a song or anything that's going on that platform, you have to make all your verses stand out. Mm-hmm. So I jumped on that Business Mentality with a strong verse. I guess the Goons been hearing my music throughout Europe, because I'm an international MC. People has heard me all over, so they was more or less like, yo, this dude is dope. Like, he been dope since Dungeon Master verse and then his other verses. So they reached out to me, you know what I'm saying? And when they reached out, like, the world is a smaller place because of the internet, I was like, yo, I'm ready to work. I've been ready to work. So they shot me the track, we exchanged things, they shot me the track, I got on that shit, and it was nobody on it. They just shot me the track. It wasn't like verses was reference verses was not on here. And that was a good look for me, you know what I'm saying? I gave it, my turnaround time was a day. They gave it to me. Piece to, what's the brother name? Right here on Springfield Avenue.
Push Buttons?
No. He got a spot. Mo Sound Group.
That's Push Buttons.
Push Buttons.
That's M.O., yeah.
M.O. Peace to him. I called him. I booked that time with him, and that was my first time in his studio, visiting his spot, you know what I'm saying, which was a great spot. Idmatic and all of them, his son was in there, and I recorded that verse in his spot, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it came out great, you know what I'm saying? He tweaked it, he did what he needed to do, and then I sent it to them, and they loved the verse immediately. They was like, yo. So a couple weeks went by, they hit me again. They was like, this was gonna be a single. I was like, whoa. He said international single, so he told me who was gonna be on it. Mm-hmm. Then I was like, oh, but I had already submitted my verse. So mm-hmm. I was like, damn, I would love to hear, but I was confident in what I put. Mm-hmm. So I was like, whatever it is, they're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna make it better. So yeah, once I found out who was on there, peace to Nims, peace to Ill Bill, Sick Nature, and DJ Illegal. There was a great alley-oop, you know what I'm saying? And once I got on that record, then I signed to EDP Records for an EP to drop called Breathing Fire. So everything was like, start opening up for me. Like, wow, like, yo, I was like, just keep working. So once those doors open, I'm excited. So I'm writing every day now, like, yo, no way. Once this door opened, I already had a foot in the door so long that the door became a part of my foot. You know what I'm saying? So now I want to get all the way in. I'm like, yo, so the Snow Goons gave me that alley-oop. I put it out. They said, yo, we need a video for your verse. Immediately, call up the team. We got we shot the raw footage. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no big camera and shit. Regular camera, a phone camera with the gimbal. Mm-hmm. We shot it, get his little stabilizer, 4K action. We shot it, sent them the raw footage. They did their thing with it.
It was good.
And I was like, I was impressed with the footage. They sent it to me. They said, how you like it? They was like, yeah, we're about to release this. It's a single. Knock, everybody's talking about your verse. We love it. And it was a good look for me. I needed something at this time, 2019, and have been doing verses on, phenomenal verses on recording on people's stuff. I was like, yo, this is it right here. I feel as though that finally, after all the grays, after all the hard work, I'm getting looked at on an international level, and it don't have nothing to do with Paris Smith. It don't have nothing to do. It was all my own work that I worked hard for.
So now that you went from the apprentice to the teacher, you have a crew of very eclectic and different MCs. I had the pleasure of going with you to the Garden State Variety Show, and you were down with a crew.
Yeah.
And that's your crew? Because they are amazing. Shout out to Age of Extinction, New Jericans, Like the MC, A Sharp, all of them. Like, there's so many people that I've seen you around.
I deal with everybody. Self, the custodian of records, he rapped.
Yeah.
When he first did the variety show, Surge, Mr. Fickle and Cameron, and Surge and Cameron. Like, I've been in the hip hop community for so long because I'm old now. Like, I don't feel old.
You're not old. You're sharp.
I'm just sharp, but I extend love. You had Pappy Nation from Broadway.
Natson, yeah.
Natson that's my man. That he was actually rolling with me when I was doing Patterson College. Like, he was in my camp back then. You know what I mean?
I gotta interview him. That's my dude.
Like, that was my dude back then, and I got old pictures when he had dreads. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just been around, and I've been showing so much love to my fellow MCs from Jersey. It's not like I have my own team called Workhorse, you know, which consists of some very talented mutants. I don't even call them MCs no more. I call them mutants because everybody's ability is different. I'm Young Charles. I'm Professor X. You know what I'm saying? Because I had an artist development, and when you have that, you kind of know, as soon as you MC spit, you kind of know where he's at. And then you can either help him on the business aspect of getting on point, or giving him some real solid advice to better his career or push his career. And I think it don't cost no money. Like, it don't cost no money to share shit on the internet. Just share it. You know what I mean? It don't cost no money. So when you put yourself out there on that level, you be like, I want all these artists to be like, look, we're making a come up now. We're doing it and it's coming. We just gotta stay working and stop worrying about what we're not getting, opposed to unifying and doing what we need to do to get it going. Because you got IAC Nation, there's a lot of MCs at IAC and Low Life Nation in Jersey. You got a tour coming up with that, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of stuff, brothers coming together.
Send them all to me.
Everybody is doing
Heritage Hip Hop.
Everybody is doing anything. You got Heritage Hip Hop. You also got the brother, what's his name? There's another brother that I just saw that was doing the interviews too, that you had just was kind of like referred. His name was Charles. I'm not really sure, but like, he was doing another podcast too. You know what I mean?
Oh, Chris Ward.
Yeah, Chris Ward.
Ward on the Go.
Yeah, Ward on the Go. Then you had Two Oxtails and an Empanada.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
There's
out
a
there.
lot of podcasters from Jersey.
We gotta get together.
There's a lot of podcasters from Jersey that's like, and there's a lot of radio. Like, you got radio, you got Bumpy, you got my man.
You mean like Rejects?
Reject Radio.
You got A Squad Rebel.
You got A Squad Rebel. You got GS Radio. You got
FM.
Yeah, like, we in there, like, and we have a whole underground, and we have it. We have the talent, we have the ability. We just gotta unify and build our culture and keep building and be patient too, because it's not gonna be overnight.